Hey guys, welcome back to the video series. We are building a passive income business with affiliate marketing. If this is your first time joining the video, please check out my playlist, which will have all the videos in this series, including the course overview. So in this third episode, I want to do a deeper dive into affiliate marketing, kind of give you the simple explanation of what it is, as well as a more detailed explanation of how it works and what it is and what it isn't. So let's just jump right into it. So first off, I think the simplest way to define affiliate marketing is a referral. So essentially, an affiliate is someone who is referring a company's products or services to someone else. And this is sometimes called performance marketing and sometimes called third-party sales. Essentially, it's somebody, in this case it would be the person building a website or who has a blog or they're on Instagram. They are the person who is the affiliate, and a company or brand wants to promote their products, and the affiliate helps them promote those products to their audience. So that's the simplest definition. And here's a quick diagram. Forgive the messiness, but so in a very simple world, if you let's say you have one friend and they're looking to do something, they're looking for maybe it could even be a job, it could be some kind of good or service, and you are the person who is recommending them to that service or good or product. And in return, that company is paying you a commission for helping to refer your friend. Now, in many cases, you've probably seen this in the real world. We have a lot of these, friends refer a friend type of programs. And here's just a couple of examples. Credit card companies and banks will often give you a bit of a cashback or some kind of bonus if you refer friends and family. Same thing goes for gyms when you sign somebody up at your local gym. And same thing for, actually when you go to clubs, they actually have certain promotion promoters who they're compensated based on the number of people that they bring to the club. So, in a lot of places in real life, not just on the internet, affiliate marketing exists in order for businesses to help promote themselves. So on the internet, here's sort of my take on affiliate marketing. You have some ordinary blokes, just regular people like us. We're going around shopping on the internet, and we might come across some different types of content. We might go on somebody's website. We might bounce off a Facebook ad or a Facebook page. Maybe you see something that you like on Instagram, something that your favorite influencer is using. And then same thing for YouTube. And you might go through that link and you bounce over to Amazon or to a particular brand, and you end up buying something. Now, in that process, the people over here who have the content and who are promoting those products, they are paid a commission for that. So that's how affiliate marketing works in a nutshell. So there's a good question here, I think, that should be answered. Why does affiliate marketing exist in the first place? What is the point of it? So first, we should look at it from the perspective of the merchant. After all, it's the merchants that are offering the affiliate programs. So I think it's a good example just to imagine that you run a jewelry store, an online store, and you're trying to think of how can I promote my products? How can I get more of my products in front of potential customers? So typically for any type of small business, you're looking at things like advertisements, right? Like Google ads, maybe run some Facebook ads. Now the benefits are that it's very fast and it's very effective if you do it right. However, it's quite expensive. You're typically paying, a couple of dollars per click, maybe a couple of dollars for every 1,000 impressions on Facebook. And it might not convert particularly well if you don't know what you're doing. However, ads are always a very good staple in any sort of e-commerce store. The other option is you can do your own SEO. You can write some blog posts about jewelry, jewelry for weddings and things like that, and hopefully that will show up in Google and get you some good organic traffic. Now, the benefits are that it's effective, right? People tend to like to click on organic results versus ads. There is some cost involved. You have to manage some content and try to optimize it and play the SEO game. But on the other hand, it's very slow, right? It's very slow, it takes a long time. In the meantime, you're not going to be generating any sales until you get some traffic from SEO. And the last one here, or at least on this page, is sort of word of mouth and social media. It can be very hit or miss with this type of strategy. Oftentimes everyone's trying to create a viral post or have some kind of, celebrity endorsement. Again, there is cost involved. If you want to hire the best influencers in your field, it's going to be quite expensive to get your products promoted by these folks. And also, you probably need to have someone who is constantly engaged on that social media platform. So that could be, a full-time or part-time job in itself, so that there's some costs involved there. Now, aside from those, we have affiliate marketing. And again, like with all these marketing channels, the con with all of them is that they all require some level of money and effort, and there's no guarantee of sales, right? So you might be spending money into marketing, but again, you're only getting impressions for your brand and for your products. There's really no guarantee that you'll make any sales. That's up to the users, right? That's up to how well your funnel is built, how well your website converts these users into customers. However, with affiliate marketing, it's a little bit different, right? We call it performance marketing for a reason. And that's because the merchants are only going to pay you as the affiliate when a sale is generated, right? When the user comes and they actually buy something from that merchant. So that could be someone going to Amazon and they kind of shop around and they like something and they buy it. So, and that's also corroborated by the fact that as an affiliate, if someone actually refunds their product and you were the person who referred that customer, that actually gets taken out of your future credits, or that gets taken out of your earnings. So you can see that you are directly responsible for every sale that you bring in. So it's 100% performance marketing. And that's really how affiliate marketing, that's why, merchants really love affiliate marketing. They see that as a great way to diversify from some of the other things that they're doing. They recognize that, it's going to be a bit more expensive because someone is bringing you literally the sale. So you got to pay them a bit more than what you would pay for just regular sort of, advertisements on Google or just social media promotion. So moving on, let's look at publishers. So in this category, publisher is anyone who has some kind of digital asset. Could be a Facebook page, could be a website. So in this case, again, just matching it with the jewelry store. Let's say that you run a lifestyle blog and you've got some traffic and now you're looking at, how can I make some money with it? So again, you can put up ads, right? Very easy to do. You can put up ads from Google AdSense, media.net, a couple different options there. It's easy, there's no effort involved, but you're not going to make much money, right? It's a very low payout per 1,000 impressions, and you need to have, hundreds of thousands of visitors really to make any meaningful amount of money. The next thing is you could find sponsors, right? Try to find a store that or a brand that really matches what your website's about, and they're going to want to get some impressions, and you can kind of mention them in different posts and put them on the banners. Again, this is kind of hard to find, to be honest, and it has to be a really good fit with your brand. So sponsors are a great option if you have a good established blog, but if you're just kind of starting out, you might not be able to find the right sponsor who's willing to pay you for that advertisement space. And the last thing on this page is you can sell your own product. And this is sort of the end goal for a lot of different websites, right? It's, a lot of people want to sell their own, whether it's, products or just things like ebooks or a course. The drawbacks is, of course, there's a lot of work involved. You got to know your market. You got to know, where your product's going to fit in that industry. How are you going to get people to buy it? Figure out things like payments. So all that stuff. But the benefit is that it's a really high payout, right? You control everything. You know how much it costs you to build that product, how much you can sell it for. So you can make a pretty good margin. But again, the drawback is a lot of work involved, and there's a lot of uncertainty about, are you actually going to make money from it, after building it up. So affiliate marketing also fits in very nicely for publishers. It kind of strikes a middle ground between the amount of involvement and the level of payout. So it's not as time intensive as building your own product, but it'll pay you a lot better than, say, display ads, right? Display ads typically are paying maybe you a few dollars for every 1,000 visits. I'm actually using media.net right now, and I'm getting, as much as $10 actually per 1,000 visits. But again, it's not as good as affiliate marketing programs where you could probably make, for some, you can make for every 100 visits, actually, you can make $10 or more. So it's sort of an order of magnitude difference. And again, yeah, for selling your own products, there's a lot of upfront investment needed, and you have to deal with customers yourself, and that can be a pain, and not everyone really wants to do that with their website. Okay, so now moving on to another topic, there's a commonly asked question that I hear a lot is affiliate marketing just the same thing as multi-level marketing, which is another term that gets kind of floated around in the business world a lot. So I'd say the short answer is no. Affiliate marketing is not the same as MLM. The long answer is that multi-level marketing it's really a business model in itself. And the premise is that you have all of these representatives that actually go and sell products, but in addition to selling the products, they actually go and recruit more affiliates, right? So if you're an affiliate, you're selling products on behalf of this company, and then you're also going and recruiting more affiliates, and you make a percentage of what those affiliates make. So that's where it becomes a multi-level marketing scheme, because people are incentivized to go and actually recruit affiliates on top of just selling the products, which would be affiliate marketing. Now, a good way to think about this is that all types of MLM would be affiliate marketing, but not all affiliate marketing is actually MLM. So in the simplest affiliate marketing case, and let me just go back here that I showed you, here there is no MLM, right? We're not recruiting affiliates. We're just sending a visitor to Amazon and they're making a purchase, and that's kind of it for the transaction. So not all affiliate marketing is actually MLM. So let's go back to that slide. Now, the importance of this is that if I can get this thing to go away, MLM is actually legal when it's deemed a pyramid scheme. And a pyramid scheme is essentially when the company itself doesn't actually create any value, and the products that it sells are really not that great, and maybe they're just having this ruse that they're actually selling products, when in reality they're actually just going and recruiting affiliates, and the affiliates go recruit more affiliates, and that's how the money flows up to the people at the top. And the company itself doesn't actually make much value. All right, here's just a diagram that again showcases the difference between multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing. So as I explained earlier, multi-level marketing has different stages or levels where the affiliates are trying to recruit sub-affiliates, whereas in traditional affiliate marketing, it's really just one way. We're not trying to recruit affiliates. We're not trying to recruit affiliates. We're just trying to make a sale from that user. So here's actually an interesting example. A few years ago, you may have heard on the business news about this company called Herbalife, and there was this hedge fund manager called Bill Ackman who was basically saying that this was sort of a pyramid scheme. They were a multi-level marketing sort of nutrition company, and he was saying, well, this is just a pyramid scheme, and there's actually no value in the company. And these two billionaires kind of fought it out. Him and Carl Icahn actually had a pretty interesting from a business standpoint. They had basically a dispute about whether the company was worth anything, and they took opposite positions. So even in the professional field, people are still kind of not always sure whether a company is actually a pyramid scheme or not. Because there are some legitimate companies that do use an MLM structure, but at what point does it become a pyramid scheme is sometimes a gray area, even in the professional setting. So that's just something I wanted to highlight. All right, so how does affiliate marketing actually work? And I think this is the more interesting part of the presentation. So obviously we know what affiliate marketing is at this point, but how does it actually work on the internet? And the key thing to understand here is something called a cookie. So here I've got my good friend, the Cookie Monster, and illustrating that cookies are important. And all jokes aside, cookies are actually a real thing that gets used, every day. And I think a lot of people don't understand how they work. They were actually invented back in '94 by Lou Montulli, and I think he was a developer. He was working at Netscape at the time, which was, I still remember Netscape from elementary school, so that's a long time ago. But basically what cookies do is they let websites understand and remember who a user is, right? So for example, if you visited a particular website and you come back to that website in a certain amount of time, that website recognizes you and says, hey, that user came to my website, a few days ago, so we're going to take that into consideration when we serve, that user content. And cookies also let websites sort of share information across different platforms and websites. So the The clear one is like when you visit a particular website and it puts a cookie on your browser, and then when you go back to Facebook, you start actually seeing ads for that brand. So that's something because of cross-site cookie sharing, and it's becoming a lot more common. And don't freak out; it's not anything sort of weird from a privacy standpoint that they're doing, but they are putting cookies on your browser that let them understand and remember, who that user is and where they've been. So that's what a cookie is. Now, so here are some examples actually. The cookies do a lot of essential things. Like for example, if you log into your bank and you start, doing some transactions, there's a reason why you don't get logged out after every single, sort of every single page. And that's because your bank puts a cookie on your browser that says, hey, this user has logged in already. Don't ask them to log in again, right? So that's a very simple example. Other things like if you're on Facebook, cookies help them understand, what kind of ads to serve you and also what kind of content. And the same thing goes for YouTube. Now, with the introduction of cookies back in, I think it was 94, we said, 94, it really gave rise to the birth of the affiliate marketing industry, because with the cookie, merchants could now actually track where their users were coming from. Right? And by doing that, they could start to associate sales with affiliates. And that's how affiliate marketing really came to life. So you can see here in 96, Amazon Associates and Rakuten got going, and Rakuten's one of the bigger affiliate networks today. In 98, we had CJ Affiliate, which is also a very big affiliate network. And in 2000, we had ShareASale come up. So these are three of the biggest affiliate networks. You can see they all kind of were founded not too long after the cookie was created. Now, here another question is, where are cookies stored? And the answer is that they're stored on the browser. So some people may think, the cookie's stored on my computer. That's not actually true. It's stored on the browser itself. And here's an interesting thing. You've probably seen this. If you've ever had to clear your browsing history for, I can't imagine why you would do that, but, it says here cookies and other site data, right? So, and basically it's saying, do you want to clear all the cookies that you've gathered from visiting different websites? And what that does is when you go back to those websites, the website is not going to remember who you are. It doesn't know that you came to that website before because you've cleared the cookie out of your browser. Now, this is it's very important that we understand where the cookies are stored, because it has a big impact on us as affiliate marketers and whenever you use affiliate marketing. And that's because as an affiliate, you're only going to get paid, right? You only get recognized for the sale if your cookie is existing on that customer's browser when they check out. So if your cookie is not found on the customer's browser, then you're not going to be rewarded for that sale. So here are some interesting examples. So mobile, right? We know that today mobile as a share of the internet is continuously growing. It's about, anywhere from 60 to 70%. For my own personal website, it's roughly 2/3 of total traffic. So a lot of people are browsing the internet on mobile, but oftentimes they're not buying things on mobile directly. They might go home, log into their desktop, and then actually go buy that product they were looking at. And the implication here is that if you got that customer, or you got that user rather, on mobile and you got a cookie on their browser, you're not going to get paid when they go and switch to their desktop, right? Because that cookie does not exist on their desktop browser, even if they're using the same browser. So that is one of the implications of where that cookie gets stored. And the same thing goes for if they're using different browsers. If they switch browsers between making that purchase, you're also not going to be recognized for that sale. Or if they go and clear their browsing history, including cookies, if they do that very often, or if they like to use, like ExpressVPN or one of the VPN services, you might not get credited for that sale either. And then one of the other factors with cookies is that there is a time expiry with all cookies. So they're going to expire after a certain amount of time, after which a new cookie needs to be added, or maybe someone else's cookie will be added in the event of when it comes to a sale. So for example, with Amazon, they have a cookie expiry of 1 day or 24 hours. So if the user went to your website and they bought something within 24 hours, let's say on the 23rd hour they bought something, you would get rewarded for that sale. But if they bought something after 24 hours, you would no longer be recognized. Amazon is saying, I'm setting a time limit of 24 hours. Anything within that period, you will get credit for that sale. But anything outside of it, I'm going to credit that as sort of an organic sale. Like the customer was going to buy something anyways, so you had nothing to do with it as an affiliate. So you should not be rewarded for that sale. All right, so this was a long video. I just want to sum it up. Essentially, affiliate marketing, it's about referrals, right? It's either referring your friend, and in the online world, it's about referring your audience or your visitors to products and services that merchants, including brands, different companies, that they want to promote their products, right? So affiliate marketing kind of ties together the merchants who have products and services with the publishers. Now, merchants like affiliate marketing because it's 100% performance based. You're never going to pay for just an impression, right? You know that you're going to be getting a sale for every affiliate dollar that you have to pay someone. Now, publishers like affiliate marketing as well. It is a good middle point between the low payouts of ads and sort of the higher involvement of selling your own products. And it can be a good way for beginners as well. It's not as difficult as building a more complicated e-commerce funnel or sort of creating your own ebook. But it actually pays enough that you can actually make a living if you have the right amount of traffic and you're in the right types of industries. The other question that I answered here is about multi-level marketing. Remember, all multi-level marketing is using a form of affiliate marketing, but that does not mean that all affiliate marketing is MLM. And the last thing is about cookies. Cookies are what basically enables the internet to work as we know it today. And importantly, cookies are what enables affiliate marketing to work. And it's important that we are aware of all the implications of what that means, including where cookies are stored. They're stored on the browser, and what happens in terms of cookie expiry or when users go and clear their cookies. All of those things means that we're not going to be able to be credited for that sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.